The main thing I want you to get from this video is, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Being with Saumi. If you are new here, I am Saumi and I'm so happy that you are here. In this video, I'm going to talk about grief, the kind of grief which no one in this society talks about, but it is as important as the traditional grief which we think of. In this video, I'm going to be very vulnerable with you all, and I want to let you guys know about this kind of grief because in reality, almost everyone feels this kind of grief, but they do not have anyone to share with because they are afraid that most people might downplay it. When we think about grief, our mind automatically goes to the feeling when people feel when their loved one passed away, close family member passed away, or friends passed away, which is very important as well. That's a valid feeling, and if you are feeling that, you should get help if you feel like it's too much for you to deal with alone. But what most people miss is the other type of grief. I'm going to talk about disenfranchised grief. This is a kind of grief which is often minimized by people in a society, and it often happens when we lose like a close friendship or a close relationship, but the person is still alive. This is a kind of grief where people do not validate your feelings easily because they think the person you are grieving is not dead. So why are you sad? And they just dismiss it. Another type of grief which is not often talked about is the secondary loss. In this grief, you are not only grieving about the person who is no longer in your life, but you are also grieving the loss of, the inside jokes we used to share with that person, a part of our identity that we used to have in a relationship. Both disenfranchised grief and secondary loss is also important, just as the grief we feel when someone passes away. Not only this, but all the type of grief and all the type of emotions that you feel is always 100% valid because you are human and we all have emotions. The reason I've decided to make this video is because I currently, as I'm speaking, is going through disenfranchised grief and the secondary loss as well. People often do not talk about these things, but these are also important, and I am here to create awareness about these type of grief so that people understand about them and is able to help other people and seek help when required. I'm going to cover how does it feel to experience these type of griefs and what can you do to get help. I will also tell you how to help anyone who is experiencing this kind of grief. The last 2 days have been so hard on me. I have been crying so much because I am experiencing a loss of a relationship that was so close to me and so close to my heart. Even though I knew that it was a contractual relationship and I will only get like 1 or 2 years to work with them, but still I formed that bond and I really had a precious relationship with them. During my 2 years of getting master's degree, I made friends with many people, out of which 2 people were really close to my heart. And the reason 2025 sucked was also because towards the end of the year, I had a loss of one of my close friendships. And so I had to grieve that as well. The person is still alive. I had to let go of her because she was becoming toxic towards me. But even though I made that decision, it was so hard. I grieved that loss for 2 weeks almost. And the person A with whom I had this contractual relationship, she helped me a lot. The person I'm talking about was my counselor. When I was going through that grief, she was there like any other counselor should. She was there with me and she guided me through this process, and she listened to me and helped me a lot. Not only that, as you may know, I am very big on manifestation, and she spoke that language to me. She could easily make me understand things using my language. To be honest, she was the only person in whole Kent and US who knew me for me, every single limiting belief which I had. And then losing her was the hardest goodbye I have ever done, and I'm still going through it. I get attached to people very easily, which I am working on, and which is something this grief has taught me. Before I get into more details, let me first clarify why I can't no longer work with her. And it's because I just graduated Kent State last December, and counseling services are only for the active students. The idea, and you know what, your mind likes to trick you so much into feeling bad. It's now my brain is thinking, see Saumi, you can go to all the libraries and all in Kent like other students, but other students can also go to your, let's call her Rachel, okay? My counselor's name was like Rachel. My mind also thinks like, see Swami, you are able to use the library as other students are using, but other students can anytime go to Rachel when they need, but you cannot. That thought is like very painful for me. I might cry, I might not cry, but yeah, it's very painful for me. And as I've mentioned in the last video, this year I have promised myself that I'm gonna feel all the emotions which is going to come. The last 2 days I just cried. I cried a lot because I was grieving her loss, and it was really painful. And I already started having anticipatory grief, which is a grief where we anticipate the event that is going to occur. It has not yet occurred, but going to occur. I started experiencing that grief ever since my last semester started, because I was like, this is the last semester, like 4 months I get to work with her. After that, I cannot go and get to work with her. So when I lost friendship with one of my best friends, Rachel was there to help me through it. She was like the safe place I needed to grieve my process. And now when Rachel has gone, I felt like there is no safe place for me to grieve that loss. We should all also accept like it's okay when we are going through hard time to cry out, to feel those emotions. That's why at the very beginning of the video I said all of your emotions are 100% valid. And if you have come to my channel, just remember, I welcome you all as you are. There is nothing wrong with you. There is no such thing you need to improve. You are perfect the way you are. We all are human beings. All your emotions are highly welcome here. If you need anything, just feel free to message me, and then I will try my best to help you out. I will always be with you. If you need me, don't hesitate. Just reach out to me on my Instagram or in the comment section. I'm gonna reach back to you. I'm gonna reply to you for sure. I am there for you. In my past, I was always hesitant to, be vulnerable with people, because whenever I tried, they just shut me down. It's like there is so many more things to look for, to be grateful for, which I absolutely agree. There are so many things, but you cannot enjoy those beautiful things fully until and unless you make the space for them. The fact is, we are suppressing it, and it is taking space in our body, which in turn limits us to enjoy more beautiful things. So the message I want to give you in this video is, any type of loss you feel. Suppose you are in one place where you have friends friends, but you also have dreams which requires you to relocate to another place. You are allowed to feel sad. You are allowed to grieve the loss of your friends. They are still there with you. They are gonna still talk to you, but you cannot hang out with them daily as you used to. That's still okay to grieve. Do not expect people around you to understand you fully. They are gonna try their best, but at the end, no one would really understand like what you are going through inside except you. Let's move to another segment where I will be talking about asking for help. When you feel this kind of emotion, this kind of grief, it's 110,000% okay to ask for help. Be it your friends, be it your family, whatever feels good, it is 100%, 1,000% okay to go ask for help. They may not fully understand like what to say. Maybe they're gonna be present with you. Just call them and ask them, I'm going through this, please be with me. If you are not feeling comfortable, you do not even have to mention what you are going through. And if you want to open up and you think that maybe that person will dismiss it, just tell them beforehand. I have done this many times where I want to open up about something, but I'm also scared like that person may dismiss my feelings down. So I tell that person beforehand that, look, I want to discuss something with you, but I do not want you to dismiss my feeling. It's very huge for me. And people who genuinely care about you, genuinely love you, they will not dismiss your feelings. Once you let them understand that this is not how you want to process it, you want to talk about it, the right people will always respect your requests and they will try their 1,000% best. Do not be afraid to ask for help. One of the lessons which Rachel was very big on was being vulnerable. The first session I had with her, she shared a podcast with me on being vulnerable, being able to open up with people when you're hurting. If you're feeling it, go and ask for help. Yesterday, I did the same thing. I asked one of my friends for help. I talked with her and she listened to it and helped me process it. Following direct today, I'm been feeling little bit better. Sometimes we need the help of other people to help us move past through this emotion. But sometimes it is also okay to deal with the emotions yourself. We can also rely on ourselves to help. We are also enough and as valuable like most people. You should also build trust in yourself. You are also enough. Know that you are also your own safe place. And I realized reason like I felt safe with Rachel was also because like she created that environment so that I could feel safe. But then at the end, I chose to feel safe with her. She was holding the mirror, but the light was always mine. If I didn't open up to her, if I didn't shine my light in her mirror, then the mirror was of no use. In the last 2 years, she was holding the mirror and I was showing my own light. I allowed myself to feel safe in the presence of her. Now what is happening is she gave that mirror to me. So now I am holding the mirror in my own hand and I am still the source of the light which is coming through and is reflecting back. Now I have to decide that I can myself be my own safe place. Now I'm going to talk about what to do when your loved one is experiencing disenfranchised grief or a secondary loss grief. What to do to help them. First, when they are coming to you, listen to them. Do not say, but you have all the other things to enjoy. Focus on that. Because until and unless those emotions are getting out of our body, we cannot focus on the beauty of life. Ask them first, like, do you want me to just listen, or do you want me to give some advice? Do not give them advice without them asking. And if you feel like they need some additional help, go and make them easy for it. Go and provide them the help. And for those who are going through this grief, trust me, it's gonna get better. This too shall pass. People who dismiss your feelings are the ones who haven't gotten the courage to deal with their own. It's nothing to do with you. It's because they themselves have not felt 100% comfortable experiencing their own emotions. And the reason therapists are easier for them to be that space for their clients is because during their training period, they themselves had to go through the phase of feeling their own emotions. They had their own therapy session to process their own emotions, and that's why they are able to give the same experience to their clients as well. This is the message for the people who need help and the people who can help as well. Is there is not one single way to help them. Spend time with them, take them to dinner, make them something fresh. If you still cannot find anyone who can help you, once again, feel free to reach out to me. I will be there for you to help you. You are amazing, you are strong, you are powerful. And one more thing which helped me a lot was mirror work. Since 1st January, every day for 2 to 3 minutes, I talk to myself by looking at the mirror. I have like eye contact with myself. Just talking to yourself and just reminding yourself that yes, you can be your own safe place. You can also depend on yourself. You got this. You should have a balance between when to know when to ask for help and when to know that you can also handle it by yourself. You should build relationship with yourself so that on days when no one is there to help you, you can count on yourself. You are the strongest person in your life. You know yourself best and you know how to help you the best. Please be your own best friend. Go to counseling. There, learn. They are gonna give you tools, but it's your responsibility to use them. And remember, people can only help you to the extent they have helped themselves. You already have the things you need to live your dream life. You do not have to settle. You are my remote. You are awesome. Just because we are feeling sad or we are crying doesn't mean we are not awesome. It means we are human. This was it for the video. Thank you once again so much for watching. I hope this video helps. The main thing I want you to get from this video is no matter how you feel, all your emotions are 1000% valid. Okay? Did you get it? Bye. See you in the next video.